Hello students, welcome to the class of accountancy. We have completed chapter number 1 in 11 lectures and I hope you are doing your questions. Now, today we are going to start the new chapter, that is chapter number 6, volume 2, and the name of the chapter is Company's Account, Issue of Shares. Students, all the chapters are very important and this chapter 2 is very important from the board point of view as 12 mark numerical is asked from this chapter every year, and this is very interesting as well as big chapters as compared to other chapters. So you have to listen to the explanation very carefully and you have to solve the numericals. Now, what are the topics which we are going to discuss? These are the topics, and up to here this portion is theoretical and this portion is theory as well as practical. We have discussed about these topics in our 11th class commerce. Don't worry students, I'm going to discuss now also. Now, meaning and characteristics of a company. As you know, a company is an incorporated association or person formed on carrying some business, isn't it? This definition we have discussed in class 11th if you remember. A company is an artificial person created by law. Sit with your textbook and pay attention to my explanation. Okay, students? So, it's an artificial person. That means a person which is created by the law. That means it can sue others and it can be sued in its own name, like ABC company, or take a real company like Dwarikesh Sugar, it's a company, Tata company, Reliance company. These all are joint stock company, and what is its feature? It can sue other and can be sued in its own name. मतलब उन पे केस हो सकता है और वो केस कर सकते हैं. Is this clear? It's a separate legal entity, means company separate from its members. Owner alag and company alag. Is this point clear? That means company is liable, not the members. I hope you remember joint stock company, unlimited company, then limited by shares, limited by guarantee. Then in kinds of company, joint stock, we have three kinds of company: public company, private company, one person company. These all I have explained you in class 11th if you remember, in commerce. Chapter number 7, chapter number 8, prospectus, all those things. It is distinct from its member. As I told you, member is separate from its company. I hope this explanation is clear to you. It has a common seal. Did you remember that a company is an artificial person? I told you now the definition of Professor Hannay, I think. Yeah, Professor Hannay. A company is an artificial person created by law having a separate legal entity with a perpetual succession. Means perpetual succession means companies keeps on working whether there is change in the owner. कंपनी चलती चली जाएगी, ओनर आते रहेंगे जाते रहेंगे, लेकिन कंपनी विल रिमेन as it is. Do you remember? And it has a common seal. One point was there that a document will be assumed to be signed by the company if it has common seal, isn't it? And signed by at least two directors. Those who have paid attention will remember these points. Those who have not paid, pay attention now. Then we have types of shares. A public company can issue two types of share. Do you remember that point? Equity share and preference shares. Moreover, this equity shares and preference shares we are going to study in detail in chapter number 3 of commerce as well. Okay, so for a time being, shares are of two types, that is equity shares and preference shares. Equity shares are the owner of the company, preference share holders are not the owner of the company. They are hybrid security. Okay, preference shares. So when I speak about shares in this chapter, it will be equity share until and unless preference share is mentioned. Is this point clear? Whenever there is a word share, that means equity share, and if it is clearly mentioned preference share, then only we are going to take preference shares. Is this point clear to you? Now this difference you can go through your book or I'll explain you, because the difference, this topic we are going to study in the chapter number 3 of commerce as well. So I am trying to take only numerical portion in this explanation. Okay. Now, sir, what is shares? Share means a share in the share capital of a company and includes stock. And according to section 144 of Companies Act 2013, not it is I think it's section 44. I don't know whether it is given in your book or not. It's section 44, not 144. Section 44 of Companies Act 2013. The shares are the movable property transferable in the manner provided by the articles of the company. सर अच्छी तरह समझ में नहीं आया. Don't worry, these are the explanation of the law. I'll explain you in my own words. Okay. Okay, sir. See. Like the share capital, shares are issued to the general public of 50 lakh. So this is the amount of money issued, 50 lakh. Now there is a face value of every share, like, and it is generally in the multiple of 10, 100. Okay, it can be of any value in the multiple of 10, not compulsory, but maximum it is in the multiple of 10, like 10, 20, 30, 40, and generally it is of either 10 rupees or 100 rupees. So the value of the share which you see in CNBC Award or in share market price, that are not the face value, those are the market value, because the price of the share increases and decreases. Now many of the shares price are been decreasing because of the recession due to this pandemic. Is this point clear to you? Now, so the capital of the company is divided into small units, that is, or small parts, that is known as share. Is this clear? Like this 50 lakh, as I told you, 50 lakh divided, if I divide it by 10 rupees per share, so how many shares are issued by the company to the general public? It is 5 lakh. So 5 lakh shares of rupees 10 each, and a person can purchase any amount of share. Even a person can purchase 1 share, 2 share, and the person having maximum amount of share, he has the control over the company. As you know, there are two types of resolution: general resolution and ordinary sorry, ordinary resolution and special resolution. I told you about this resolution. So in company, who will be termed as owner, not a person having one or two share. He will be by the only namesake, he will be the owner, but the person having maximum amount of share in the company, he will control the company. Is this point clear? So the control is being divided among various persons. So at least there should be 7 members, minimum number of members is 7, and unlimited numbers, do you remember? Yeah, unlimited in a public company. And I am talking here about public company because private company cannot issue its share to the general public. Okay, now I hope this share point is clear to you. Now there is a difference between reserve capital and capital reserve. This question is very important from the point of view of the theory, 2 marks theory. It has been asked several times. So a reserve capital is a capital which is asked at the time of liquidation. It's a certain amount out of capital or the nominal amount of capital which is uncalled during the life of the company, and it is called only at the time of liquidation. Whereas capital reserve is the amount set aside of the capital profit. जब भी कोई capital फायदा होगा, like when there will be gain on the redemption of debentures or gain at the time of selling of a capital, that means capital asset, at that time the profit, that is termed as capital profit. So capital reserve is a reserve that is created out of capital profit. Is this clear? Then reserve capital is not necessary to create, whereas capital reserve is created out of capital profit. For reserve capital, to maintain reserve capital, we need to pass a special resolution. In board meetings, annual general meeting, as I told you, resolutions are passed. One is general ordinary resolution and other is special resolution. I have explained you about the special resolution. When any law is to be passed in the AGM, then it should be more than 1/3. Okay, members present and voting. So reserve capital is the amount which has not been received. Is this point clear? And no accounting treatment is made in the books for the reserve capital, whereas capital reserve is being treated. Okay, this reserve capital reserve will form in this chapter in the coming journal entries, when there will be gain at the reissue of shares. Now we will discuss about the remaining topics, that are these topics. Now shares, how the shares are issued to the general public. Shares are issued to the general public with the help of underwriters. Underwriters are the person who underwrites for the issue of shares. As you know, when the shares are issued to the general public, it should be subscribed within 30 days by at least 90%. For an example, if shares of rupees 1 lakh is issued, that means within 1 month 90,000 should be subscribed by the general public. Subscribe means public आवेदन कर देना चाहिए, means public are willing to take. So there should be application around 90,000. It can be more, it cannot be less than 90%. When the applications for received for the shares is more than 1 lakh, it is termed as over subscription. In my example, don't take 1 lakh as a landmark. I'm just explaining you in this example. जितने भी कंपनी ने शेयर इशू किए, चाहे 1 लाख के क्यों, चाहे 50 लाख के, 1 करोड़ के, 100 करोड़ के, वाट एवर द अमाउंट इशूड, by the company. 90% of it should be subscribed. That means person should be willing to take the shares. For an example, Ankush Sharma sir wanted to issue share of his company, say example ABC. Now who knows ABC Limited? No one knows. So it will be difficult to issue the share to the general public. So I will go to underwriters. These are the persons who will suggest the public to take the shares. Is this point clear? So when these persons inform the other persons to take the shares, they are the underwriters, and the general public who purchases become the shareholder of the company. Is this point clear to you? I told you this in class 11 in detail. Those students who are listening properly will recognize and recall these points. Is this point clear to you? Sir, what is the procedure to issue the shares? See, the company will issue the shares. Before issuing the share, they will issue a prospectus in the leading newspaper, magazines, on internet, that such and such company are willing to issue. That is termed as initial public offerings. Then people will start sending the application that I want the share. जैसे मैं कहता हूँ किसको मेरे शेयर्स चाहिए, किसको मेरी कंपनी के शेयर्स चाहिए, तो बच्चे हाथ जो खड़े करते हैं कि हाँ सर हमें चाहिए हमें चाहिए. सो दैट इज द एप्लीकेशन, वी वांट दैट शेयर्स. सो आई मे नॉट नो द ऑल द जनरल पब्लिक इन इंडिया एंड अब्रॉड, isn't it? So they will give the application that is known as initial public offerings, and if it is more, then I will make the allotment to the general public in the pro rata basis, and if it is less, then it should not be less than 90%. Okay, there are terms like over subscription, under subscription. These are all I am going to tell you in details through numericals which we are going to do. Okay, I hope you have a general visualization to this concept. Now we will move on to the numerical portion. We'll just discuss the numerical portion. So we are going to pass journal entries. Journal entries are most important here, and few accounts which I will teach you in this chapter. Okay, now, so when the shares are issued to the general public, what will be the journal entry when they will apply for the share? The journal entry will be bank account debit to share application account with this is amount. For an example, if I have issued of 50 lakh, so 50 lakh will be the amount written here. Is this point clear to you? Both here also and here also 50 lakh. Okay, because as I'll issue the shares, I'll get back the money. Okay, now these shares, see, these shares are given to the applicants because they applied ना, उन्होंने मांगे शेयर, मांगने के लिए उन्होंने पैसे दिए. See here, money. Now I will allot them the share. See here, I am allotting the shares. Okay, I asked my students who are going to take my class, they raise hands, so I started giving them class. Is this clear? Same way, I'll ask the general public who are willing to take the shares, they apply, they send an application with money. Okay, sir, if there are 5 lakh shares, 5 lakh shares into 10, that is 50 lakh. So this is the share capital. Now this is the face value, this 10 rupees is the face value. Okay, and the manner of asking these shares, I can have a breakup, I can have a breakup of this 10 rupees. It can be like 3 plus 3 plus 2 plus 2. Okay, or it can be This 10 rupees can be divided as 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1. This is the manner of calling. Okay, this is the entire term is face value. Face value. Is this clear? So I may call this 10 rupees in one time, or I can break up the amount according to the need of the company. Now why I will issue the shares to the general public? Because I will be in need in finance now. I will be in need of finance. That's why I'm going to issue the shares to the general public. For it may be for expansion. I want to add one more project to my company, so I need finance. We have studied now importance of finance and sources of finance. So this is one of the manner for raising funds from the general public, because all together when funds are put, then there will be huge amount. Is this clear? And in class 11th I have already told you this. First we studied sole proprietorship because of the certain disadvantages and especially lack of capital. We formed partnership, and again, if the business goes very large, so big large operations, how to handle them, how to raise funds, then it give birth to the or rise to the company. I've already told you these points, so you have to remember. I told you that time also in the class that you have to listen very carefully, because all those explanation at that time is very important for your lifetime. Okay, now coming back to the topic. I mean, topic is still going on. We were on the topic, as you are not having face-to-face classes, otherwise you would have dragged me out of the topic. Okay, now, so that first entry I hope is clear to you. Now the second entry, I will give the shares to the applicants in the second entry, because here they have paid me the money for the shares. Now the shares will be allotted to them. Okay, now here it can be, so this is number of share into number of share. How to calculate the amount? Number of share into amount. Is this clear? Amount of shares, amount of the share. Is this clear? Now share application, next entry will be share application to share capital. Clear? This will be the same amount will be there. See, there will be a lot of variations coming in the later classes, so all those variations I will tell you. Just you go to the concept, study it, just remember these journal entries, and all other aspects you leave on me. I'll explain one by one each and every minute detail. So now third entry, now I will ask for the allotment कि भैया give me the amount. Okay, I have allotted the shares to you. Now remember na that bifurcation, 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1. Now I will ask for the 3 rupees here at the share allotment. Then the shareholders will pay me the money in the fourth entry. They will pay the money. So the entry will be bank account debit to share allotment account. Now I will ask for the next amount for the share first call. See, remember the names. See, at starting it was share capital, then it was share allotment. Now it is share first call account to share capital account. I'll ask them for the money on the call. Then the money will be received. So the sixth entry will be bank account debit to share first call account. Okay, so here it will be 2 rupees as per my example. And then last, share second and final call account debit, share second and final call account debit to share capital account. And then at last we'll receive the money for the second and the final call. So these are the 8 entries. You just go through these 8 entries quickly. these are last two entries starting. This is from the top, you can have a screenshot. And now this one. So these are the 8 entries. What all the variation will come in the later classes, I'll explain one by one. Okay students, so I hope you understood. Now from the next class I'm going to take the questions. You go through the journal entries, and whatever doubts you are having, you can ask me through WhatsApp, only related to the concept. Okay student, stay at home, stay safe, study well. Bye bye, take care.